Always trying to charm. Always trying to charm. And that's because he annoyed me a little bit earlier today. So now he's just trying to charm me a little bit.
So all that's going to be edited out of the video anyway. So I'm going to just let her talk her talk.
Uh-huh. Whatever.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here in the new year. Welcome back to the channel, Moving Up with the Miclettes.
Moving on up.
Mm-hmm. And today we're going to be getting back into some conversations about some finances. Since we are in the beginning of the new year, hey, this is the right time to talk about it if we haven't done so already. So we have a few items that we want to bring to your attention. I'm going to let you play the point guard here. I'm going to play my shooting guard role. I'm going to play number 2. I'm going to give it up to my number 1. And what is your name, young lady?
My name is Sherri.
And I am Joseph. And I just want to say, you're looking fly.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm feeling your style.
All right, so today is just some quick tips in regards to trying to get your finances in order for 2021.
All right.
So the first one we would suggest is writing down a list of what you want to accomplish this year. So that could be, whether or not it's paying off your debt. Go ahead and write it down. Write out the amount. Write out how you're going to accomplish that. So whether that's putting a certain amount towards it each month, write it down. Whether that's buying a new car, write down how much the cost of the car is going to cost and what you can put towards it per month, what you can put extra towards it per month, or if you're trying to save up for it total and just pay it off with cash. So how much per month are you going to be putting to the side to pay that off? So just, when you write things down, it kind of keeps you a little bit more accountable because you can see it. Yep. And if you're able to come back to it, it'll always be on your mind.
Facts.
So write it down.
Mm-hmm. And for number 2, plan and prioritize early, right? And so, for example, if there's something that you want to purchase or if there's a trip that maybe you want to take.
Couch.
Right? A couch. A week, maybe a wee shed or a vacation, a weekend getaway, whatever the case may be. Then you need to identify a few things. How much is it going to cost, right? And like you said earlier, number 1, being able to identify how much that's going to cost is going to allow you to really identify when you're going to be able to purchase it or when you're going to be able to pay it off. Along with that, you want to also identify when you want it by, right? So when are you trying to purchase it?
Correct.
Okay, so once you identify how much it's going to cost, that'll also help dictate when you're going to be able to make that purchase or when you can really take that trip. And lastly, how long do you want to pay for it or when do you want to pay it off by? How long is it going to take for you to actually make the payments?
Yeah.
Or how long do you have to save before you have enough money to pay for it outright? So those are a few things that you want to think about when considering all of those items.
And we know that planning and prioritizing and, saving up for a big purchase or whatever, the item is that you want is not sexy per se. A lot of people just want to go out and get it right away. They'll put it on the credit card just so they can get that, have it, just to have it. And it's like, okay, well, could you have waited so you didn't have to put it on your credit card? Could you have saved up for it, per month, putting $500 away if that is feasible or whatever amount is feasible for you in your budget to put it away instead of just going out and purchasing it now, putting yourself in debt, and then you have to go pay for it, later down the line. But with that comes, if you're just constantly purchasing stuff, you're just going to be putting more money and more money and more money on credit cards or, causing yourself more debt. So if you're planning and prioritizing early, that gives you the benefit of, okay, I can put this amount, per month away and I should be able to have it by March or whatever the case is. Yeah. But, sometimes you have to wait for those goals. And then sometimes you may not even want it by then. So that's just extra money you've saved up. The last thing we would suggest is writing down the cost of the items so that you can adjust your budget and or your sinking funds. So of course, everyone needs a budget. That's the famous B word that nobody likes to hear.
Because it's not sexy.
But you need it. You need a budget. And if you like to plan and prioritize early, you could start sinking funds for certain things.
Yeah.
So just writing down the cost of certain things, like for example, we wanted to buy a new couch, and we've had a line item in our sinking funds, which is for the house, and we've been putting money every month towards it because I've known that I've wanted to purchase a couch for the house, in December once we paid off our major debt. Yeah. I said, so, our gift to ourselves would be, purchasing a new couch, but we need to have the money to pay for it outright. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want to put it on credit cards. I didn't want to, do anything that would prevent us, or prevent us from ultimately saving money down the line. So
or not being able to invest money elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, we have our sinking funds, and just knowing, okay, this couch is going to cost this much. We were able to accommodate earlier in the year, for how much we wanted to put towards it so that we can meet our goal of paying for the couch outright come December. Yep. So, now we're working on that goal. And since we've planned, since we've accommodated, since we adjusted, we don't have an issue. Mm-hmm. And since we waited, we didn't just go out and get it just because we wanted it, because we didn't need it. So, yep.
Prioritizing.
Wants and needs.
Prioritizing, right? Being able to prioritize and delay the gratification, right? It would have been nice to have gotten a new couch 4 or 5 months ago, right? But that would have prevented us from saving more for a couch.
And paying off our debt.
And paying off our debts. Prioritizing and delaying the gratification, recognizing what is the want, what is the need, and assessing from there.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
Nope. Hopefully these tips, will help you with starting your finance journey, or, continuing your finance journey, and just having a couple quick tips to keep you on track. Yeah. So like, subscribe, share, comment, let us know, what your future goals are, how you're going to prioritize them and adjust, and keep moving up with the Miclettes.
And remember something, we are not financial advisors. So we advise you to do your own homework. We advise you to do your own research. Mm-hmm. And if you have to talk to a professional, please do so. But these are just tips that we have been implementing in our home and with our family, and we're trying to continue that journey on our own as well. So we're just trying to share what is working with us, what has worked for us, and maybe, like Sherri said, can inspire you and maybe motivate you to do your own thing. But again, we're not financial advisors. All right? You want to take them out?
Keep moving up.
There you go. We'll see you in the next video. Keep having an amazing 2021, or at least a start to your 2021. And we'll be seeing you again next weekend, y'all. We'll catch y'all out. What, Lyra? Uh-huh. Oh, awesome. Thank you.